Hello everyone, we're back for session 2 of The Bear and the Piano. Now today we are going to be writing some expanded noun phrases for a page in the story. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you the next part of the story. Here we go.
Very sad, but he longed to explore the world beyond the woods, to hear more wonderful music, and to play bigger and better than before. And before long, the bear's name was up in big bright lights in the big bright city. He played sold-out concerts in giant theaters. Every night he performed with such passion and such grace, to wild applause and standing ovations and huge admiration.
So that's as far as we need to go with the story today, everyone. Now here is a picture from the story. This is a page from the story that you just heard. Today we'd like you to look at this picture and write some expanded noun phrases about what's happening or what you can see in this picture. Now remember, you can create an expanded noun phrase by taking a noun, so the name of a person, place or object, and putting some adjectives in front of it to describe it. I've done you a colour-coded example here so that you can see it. So these are some words or phrases from the book. So it was talking about big bright lights and big bright city. This is an example of an expanded noun phrase because the nouns are lights and city, and the adjectives used are big and bright. So by saying big bright lights and big bright city, we have created expanded noun phrases. So we would like you to have a go at writing your own expanded noun phrases to go with the picture. Now please remember that when you're writing expanded noun phrases, if you've got two adjectives next to each other, that means you're making a list. So the adjectives need to be separated by a comma. You could describe anything in the picture. You might decide to describe the bear, the big screen, the light, the building, absolutely anything. So again, here are some examples, and once again I've colour-coded them. I've got huge towering buildings. So my adjectives are huge and towering to describe my noun, which is the building. I've also got smart, black and white tuxedo, which is the name of the type of suit that the bear is wearing. Now, if you wanted to challenge yourself even further, because I know that lots of you are really good at this, you could write some similes as well. Now remember, similes compare something to something else, and they do this by using the word as or like. So here's an example. You could take your noun phrases from before if you wanted to, and you could say, there were huge towering buildings as tall as the sky. So you've used the word as to create a simile and compare the tall buildings, the huge towering buildings, to being as tall as the sky. And here's another one. We'd already written some noun phrases about the bear wearing a smart black and white tuxedo. So we've used the word like to make that noun phrase into a simile. So he wore a smart black and white tuxedo like an opera singer. So we're saying his tuxedo makes him look like an opera singer. Now I know I'm giving you lots and lots of challenges here. There's one other thing you could do if you wanted to really, really challenge yourself in your writing, and that is you could put your noun phrases into sentences. So instead of having lots of individual ideas like we just talked about, you could make a sentence. So for example, you could say, the bear performed at a beautiful theatre on Broadway where there were huge towering buildings as tall as the sky. So as you can see now, my sentence that I created includes my expanded noun phrase of huge towering buildings, but it also includes my simile, as tall as the sky. So if you really wanted to challenge yourself, everyone, you could use your expanded noun phrases about the picture and your similes to create some sentences. We can't wait to see your work, everyone. Remember, the picture that you need for today's session is in the folder. Thank you.